Hello Virgo, and welcome back to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. And we are going to jump in with the Spirit Animal Guide here, Virgo, and we are going to see what your energy is, and then we're going to tune in and see what your challenge is. And okay. We have the moth and the black egg, and this is amazing, Virgo. So the moth can talk about believing that the grass is greener on the other side, always looking for the easy road. But it can also be, the moth is a very spiritual creature. For me, when the moth shows up, it's indicating that you're going to be going through some sort of major transformation, or there's possibly something that you are resisting in this transformation that you're currently going through. And the black egg is an indication of, there's something inside of the black egg. And what it is the truth. And I actually just want to read you this straight from the book. This is speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. Inside of it, there is no confusion, no excuses, no small talk, no noise or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things other than others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. So you're really being asked to not be afraid to tune into your inner truth. You are protected and guided, so don't worry. Spirit is asking you to shine that light, Virgo, because that is what is going to help others wake up and transform. You are being called to lead, possibly just leading by example. So don't be afraid. You may have had a lot of resistance, a lot of people from the past who have, you've maybe made some toxic choices in the past. And some of those choices, some of those situations have, because of other people's opinions, other people's toxicity, it has caused you to have a little bit of diminished faith in yourself. It's caused you to develop some negative belief patterns that are currently blocking you from being authentic because you're afraid of backlash. You're afraid of getting burned. You've been burned before in the past, Virgo. And you're really trying to change your stars. You're trying to, you're trying to be wiser. You're trying to protect yourself. But at the same time, you put up too many walls and you're not letting your authentic self shine through. You could be hiding away. you have been planting on some seeds. You've been working on something that you have been hoping would be, you know, bring you some sort of joy, some sort of happiness, fulfillment. It could be related to family. Or again, it's just past decisions that you've made have, you know, blocked your happiness. But Spirit is saying you need to release all of these old battles. You need to put down the swords. You need to, you know, all of your past defeat naysayers, they were only building up your character. They were making you stronger, because when you enter this emperor state, when you gain complete mastery over yourself, there is a lot of people that I don't know why they do it, but it's like in their own unhappiness, they don't want to see you succeed. Again, people tend to leave you out in the cold when you know, this spiritual awakening, getting control of your thought, your mind, your body. When you do that, people can no longer manipulate you. And so they get pissed off. People get really pissed off when you put up boundaries around them. It's like, hey, you used to allow me to do this. What happened? You know, they can start to get very defensive, whatever. And you are gaining clarity on this. You're starting to understand that not everybody has your best interest at heart. And so you need to worry about filling your own cup. And instead of worrying about, you know, lay down all the dramas, all the burdens. Stop wanting outside recognition. And just focus on your path, your journey. Can we get some clarity on the Six of Cups, please? And you know, we have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the 10 of Cups. So this to me is, again, gaining some emotional maturity, not being so obsessed with other people's opinions, whether other people agree with you or not. You do have the Knight of Cups. So again, there could be somebody coming from the past that is trying to offer you, you know, a second chance, or wants a second chance with you. And it may kind of look good to you, this opportunity, this person, but Spirit is telling you to be very careful. Be careful that you're not, because with the, you know, you have a lot of options available to you. We are free to make our own decisions, but we are not free of the consequences of our choices. So this person coming back from the past, they could potentially be, you know, I often see the Judgment card as the Phoenix rising, a second chance at something. But it's also a choice. You have the choice to repeat a cycle, to allow somebody to have control over you, or you can, you know, stand in your power. And so if you do have somebody coming back from the past, you need to have very solid boundaries if you're trying to reignite, or if you're having a second chance at a relationship. But I'm just getting the message that if you have an opportunity, maybe you had the opportunity in the past to be yourself, to be authentic, and you chose to let somebody control you instead. And you may need to break free from that, or, you know, really be sure that that's the cycle that you want to repeat. Yes, clarity. Gaining clarity. This spiritual journey of going within. You know, a lot of us are being tested to see if we are going to fall back into our old patterns, or if we are going to make the necessary changes to change our stars. Clarifying the Ten of Cups is the Magician and the Strength card. You are definitely going through some sort of transformation, and this is something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been trying to create. So whether it's you're trying to change a relationship, a past relationship, or you both have gone through a transformation, you both have worked on yourself. So now when you come together and you both have been trying to re-manifest each other, so this time the situation might just work out because you've both grown, you've both evolved. You both have been planting the seeds. You both have matured. Yes. But you're confused. You're confused as to whether this is your happily ever after, if this is what you've manifested, if this is going to be your liberation, your freedom. And you have the Hierophant clarifying the Four of Swords. Again, this is speaking to me of clarity, gaining a higher consciousness, a higher understanding. This is you both coming together authentically this time. There's no games, there's no illusions. There's no confusion, there's no doubt. It's you both are, you know that this is what you want. And again, this is a general reading, so it could be a love situation, it could be a friendship, it could be a business, it could be just fit it how it fits, and if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. But clarifying the Emperor, you have the Nine of Swords. And this is very clear to me. This is just gaining control of your thoughts and not letting your thoughts, you know, you've gained control. You've gained mastery, both of you. Because there's two energies I keep picking up on in this situation. So both of you have gained some, you know, you could have been really worrying about this situation, or worried, or you've lost sleep. You've been longing for some sort of reunion, but you wanted to make sure that it was a balanced reunion, that it's passionate, that both of you, like, look at, both of you are coming together. She's inside her protective bubble, solid, grounded, stable. And he is sitting on his protective bubble. You know, it's like they both have mastery now, and they're both coming together whole, healed, where they can both bring joy and happiness to the table. There's no more trauma. There's no more being left out in the cold. You both have healed and know how to fill each other's cup. So again, you're going to overcome any thoughts of, you're going to develop this attitude of gratitude. You're going to see beyond. You're going to understand why things happened the way they did in the past. Maybe you were just too young. Maybe you had a lot of outside influences. Maybe you both had, it's like you both had something to learn. You both had to mature. You both had to step into your power. And now that you are both there, it's like you can come together and move forward prosperously and reach your 10 of Cups. Have your sunshine. So that's a beautiful message, Virgo. Your challenge is to drop any old burdens. Be your authentic self. And if somebody returns from the past, you're going to know whether, you're going to have clarity on why everything happened the way it did in the past. You're going to recognize that both of you have grown and matured and you're ready to come together balanced. You're ready to fill each other's cup and live your happily ever after. So that is beautiful, Virgo. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that helps you on your journey. And until then, I'll catch you next time.